Hey guys, it's No Buckaroo here, and I just want to do a review of the Ant-Man movie. I've already seen it twice because I thought it was really good. What I like about the movie is it's more like it's like a movie. It's like a heist movie, and that's what makes it fun. You get more character development than some of the recent Marvel movies, but that's because of the fact that they have more characters. But in this movie, I actually like how they did everything. I think Michael Douglas as Hank Pym was great. Kind of shows the past and why he's not with the Avengers and what he's been doing. And then it shows Scott Lang's past, which is a character played by Paul Rudd. And it shows why, basically why Hank Pym picked Scott Lang as the guy to be the next Ant-Man. This tutorial, or sorry, not tutorial. This review will have spoilers in it, so I just want to warn anybody. Basically, in the movie, we kind of find out what happened, what Hank Pym was doing. He had the Pym particle where he had the Ant-Man suit back in the 1980s, where he was like a soldier for the United States, I believe SHIELD actually, the beginning of SHIELD at that time. And then you find out basically that his wife wanted to go on these missions with him, and she ends up going on missions with him, and then it kind of goes into detail what happened with her and why and that's why you find out she's not in the movie. But he does have his daughter in the movie, and his daughter's all upset with him throughout the movie because it seems like they lost connection since what happened to his mom, or to her mom. So when they died. But basically, his daughter understands how to use parts of the suit, the part where you can talk to the ants and control the ants. And in this movie, Scott Lang has to be trained on that. But the main reason why Hank Pym picked Scott Lang is because he wants to get the Yellow Jacket suit taken back from his, he had a prodigy that he was training, but he never told this guy, that Scott Cross, the bad guy, he never told him about the Ant-Man suit, but Scott Cross always wondered about it and heard rumors, and he ended up trying to develop the Pym particle so he can do the same thing that Ant-Man does, creating the Yellow Jacket suit. Well, as they get closer, things get closer to the being able to do that, Scott Cross being able to, do this suit, where he can shrink the suit and organic matter, like humans, to be inside the suit. His daughter warns Hank, and Hank feels the suit's too dangerous to let anyone else use it, so he doesn't want to give the Pym particles the formula up. And basically what happens is, he's been reading about Scott Lang, on how Scott Lang broke into this facility that was made to be unbreak-inable, not able to be broken into, and he does. But in the movie you find out why he does it. He doesn't really do anything wrong. He just kind of did it to help people that the company was screwing over. But it was still a crime, and he was in jail. I'm assuming about 10, 11 years, according to how the movie was going. And he really wants to see his daughter, so he's trying to quit crime. But when you're a convicted felon, it's hard to get a job, so he has trouble, and he ends up getting a tip, which was set up by Hank Pym. And he ends up breaking into Hank Pym's house to get the suit, which that's why I like this movie. A lot of things about the movie, because it shows him thinking on the go, where they identify problems in the movie, and he just comes up with an answer, kind of like a MacGyver type thing, if you've ever seen that show. And he ends up breaking in and stealing the suit. He doesn't know why the suit's locked up, and then he tries it on and presses a couple buttons, and he ends up shrinking. And then basically Hank Pym tells him he let him steal the suit and whatnot. And from there on, they get to know each other. I don't want to tell you too much of the movie, but they start training him in the suit, and train him for his mission to get the Yellow Jacket suit, which I thought was awesome. Like, he was in the movie, it describes certain ants that he's working with. Like, you may have heard of the bullet ants, and when they bite you, it feels like a bullet shot you. He's working with fire ants. They're known for, you know, architectural, and I personally have been bitten by fire ants, and it feels like someone took a match and stuck it on you. And then some other types of ants. You just gotta see the movie. It's really fun. It's a great movie. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. But I don't want to tell you too much, but basically, you know, Ant-Man has to steal his suit, and it goes from there. But you do want to stay till the end, after the first credits and the second credits, because they are ending scenes. After the first credits, it looks like there's going to be a continuation Ant-Man movie just by what happens at the end, which got me pumped up. It was pretty cool. And then after all the credits, there's another scene with Captain America and Falcon that you don't want to miss. Also, just to give you a heads up, there is an Avenger in the movie, and that scene is pretty awesome. It's really funny that I'll just tell you guys, since I did say there's spoilers, so it's really funny that Paul Rudd has to, well, Scott Lang, they have to get this part to sabotage the security system for where the Yellow Jacket suit is being kept. And Hank Pym's like, oh, this part's in this old abandoned warehouse, Stark warehouse, you know. Well, when they get there, you know, the Ant-Man's on his, you know, strengths. He's on these little ants, and they're flying down to this old abandoned warehouse. Well, if you've seen Age of Ultron, the Avengers moved their headquarters to another area. Well, in the movie, Ant-Man has to break into the Avengers headquarters, which is, it's really funny. It's I really liked that part of the movie. You're gonna love it. But I just want to give you guys a review. I think it's a good movie. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies now. My others are like Guardians of the Galaxy, Winter Soldier, obviously Avengers. But for a standalone, this is one of the best ones, I think. And I definitely tell you should go see this. It was a great movie. I just want to give you guys a quick review of what I thought, and hopefully that'll make you want to go see it if you haven't already. It's No Buffaroo, and I will see you guys later. Peace.